This is how kids go to school in Sweden on the skis. No, I'm kidding. But this is how we arrived the first time to the new school of the boys. And kids were skiing just on the other side of the road. Yeah, it's happening. The boys are going to school. They have started last week. They are going to preschool, Förskola. You can go there until you're 6 years old, and they mainly play still. Of course, there is some learning involved, but it's really like preschool. And this is how we got there the first time. So I wrote emails with the director of the school, and she just told me where and when to get there. And then she told me in this and this group, they will be starting. So you can find the door which has the name of that group on it. There are several doors, there is several groups. So we'll see you then. And that's what we did. So here we're walking around the building on the outside, and you can see it's a huge playground with it. So all the way around the building, they can play. They have these swings and all these things, but there's also just like a little hill. They can ride their sleighs, they can run, there's trees like a little forest. And I walked through it actually, and it's like a little fairy tale forest they made it. It's very cute. The kids play outside every day, and like not less than an hour at least. If it's snowy and icy, like now, or sunny in the summer, if it's raining, if it's minus 20, it doesn't matter. They go outside and they play for at least an hour. Okay, we found the right door, but before we go in, let me first explain a little bit about the educational system here in Sweden. It's a little bit different from the Netherlands, where we are from. So they're starting in Förskola. That's where they are now. It's until you're 6 years old. And it's actually where the preschool and the daycare is combined. After Förskola, you go to the Förskool class. This is 1 year of preschool within the elementary school. Then, where you see Grundskola, this is the next 9 years of education, which is the elementary school education. And then when they finish that after 9 years or 10 years with the Voorschool class, the kids are, I think, around 15 or 16 years old. And then they have the option to go to gymnasium. The good thing is we have a gymnasium in our village right here. So we are basically good for the next 10 to 15 years. But to go to the gymnasium is not mandatory in Sweden. It's more like a preparation for the higher education after, if you want to go to a university or study more. Okay, let's go in. So, as you can see, everything is set up so spacious and big. There's just a lot of room here. In Holland, we have schools that have the Scandinavian educational system, which means that everything is set up so that the kids have a lot of responsibility and they do a lot for themselves. Figure it out. They will get they'll get there, they'll find a solution or work together or not. So there's quite a lot of freedom in how you do things. There's a lot of different corners and tables and places to play. We love it. We really love it. It's been 100% positive so far, the experience. Also, there was not really a waiting list for us. In Holland, there's oftentimes, if you want to, if you enroll in a school or a daycare or preschool, there's oftentimes a waiting list. For the daycare, it could be a couple months, but for the elementary schools, it can be that they just tell you we don't have, we're full. But here, so far, everything has been great. Honestly, the boys can go to Förskola 3 days a week, and then 5 hours for those 3 days. So 15 hours per week, and it's completely free. They start at 8:30, they go till 1:30, and they get a hot meal for lunch, which is great to us. And what this means for us is also that we can start our Swedish language course again, because we went to SFE, and then when we moved to the new house here, we quit that course. There's an online course. It's called NTI here. So you can learn Swedish at home in your own time and pace, which we want to start and finish. Because what you see here is the educational system for immigrants who are adults. So if you want to work in Sweden, you need to have a certain level of language and education, basically. So it's been really nice the first 1.5 weeks of Förskola for the boys here. They love it. There has been no drama, no crying. They are very excited to go to school every morning, which is, again, only positive for us. So we're very happy about that. We have been home with the four of us for about a year now. So it's a very good moment for the boys to start their new school, make friends, learn much more Swedish, like learn real Swedish for them. And they're having fun. So it's a good time to make new impressions. Although the last year has been full of new impressions, so no shortage of that. But yeah, first impressions, all good and positive. We're looking forward to the next few months and years, of course, to see how it goes. We just wanted to share this with you. Do you have other experiences or opinions? Please let us know. And we'll see you in the next video.